All right, let's get a win in Wisconsin. I'm going to go for Wisconsin later. I'm going to do one for Minnesota, actually, that kind of like right away so I can get done with it so I'm not sitting on lottery stuff all day long. So here we go. First, I just want to show you this. Check this out. If you do all numbers boxed and you do the SBPP colors AB pink, colors AC blue, as you'll see right here, pink, blue, pink, blue. Okay, anytime there's a pink, blue, pink, blue, pink, blue, pink, blue, right? And I'm sure there's more of them down here. Pink, blue. You know, timing it to about everything. Pink, blue, right? So this is in box form. Remember, these are the box. These are the straight. So here we go. We're doing box, pink, blue, pink, blue. Removing the pink. First of all, look at the pink, blue. It's 18. It's 139. Here's the numbers that are associated with that. Right there. Just those 8 numbers. So anytime pink falls on the front and AC is blue, it will be one of these 8 numbers. Isn't that cool? I find that to be pretty cool because that's very low amount of numbers, and you can kind of time this kind of stuff, I think. You know, at least you can time it, you know, pink, blue, or blue, pink. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, very often, you know, like try to find the ones that are the most often, you know, like blue, yellow, like say blue, yellow, lots of blue, yellows. So let's look at that one once, and then we'll get over to the predicting today's quick. So blue, yellow. I was so mad last night. I had everything set up for literally all 3. My Minnesota picks, my Wisconsin evening pick totally got away from me. But but I had the idea that it was going to be a 1-1 on the front, not on the front, but box, and it did. And I'm like, oh, I just wish I would have went for that. And then also for the pick 4, I had it down to like a handful of numbers, and I'm talking like under 20. So, and then in the initial, I'll show you that in a little bit here. But so blue, yellow is these 18. So these are obviously going to hit more because you know, there's more numbers. So that's the blue, yellow though. Only 18 box numbers. I did not just X out of all that. Okay. Let's see. You know, anytime one of these hit. So blue, yellow, blue, yellow, blue, yellow. So 238, 234, 236. 238, 234, 236, right? So every single time. That's pretty cool. I mean, you should be able to, you know, looking at the charts, you know, looking at my, possibly looking at my newer chart too, which I don't know if I have that one open right now. But anyway, so, and then looking at the frequency charts and the chances charts, you can probably narrow this down to at least 2, you know. Blue on blue. That one seems to happen quite often. Blue on blue. Look at that. Blue on blue. Lots of blue on blue. So what, you know, I'm just looking at like, these are different like pools to start with, right? You know, you might not get the win right away, but if you're, you know, and I don't even play all these because I play pretty much offline. So I'm narrowing this stuff down to just a handful, like a couple. I'm not playing vast amounts of numbers anymore online. I've done that, and I lose. I just end up jumping to a million different states, and oh, this state's gonna be this state's gonna be that, and I'll just play this freaking 50 numbers and this and that, and you win like, oh look, I won $30, and you know, I'm just tired of that. I enjoy what I'm doing now, so I'm just gonna do this for now. I still talk about stuff online, but I'm rarely gonna play it. Once in a while, if I see something, I will. But for now, I'm just gonna kind of lay low and, you know, try to just use what I have on there for when I see something. So there's the blue. As you can see, there's 24. But this one includes doubles too. So if you think a single's going to hit, that's going to reduce it a lot. So that's pretty cool. So like blue, so 014, 122. Just grab another one here, 347, 016. Hits a lot, 069, 377, 377, 456. And it's not just, you know, whatever state, just pick a random one here. So blue, lots of blue. So, you know, it'd be interesting to see which ones, you know, hit the most. You know, everything kind of pans out in the end. You know, everything kind of like balances out. I mean, but that's what I'm trying to figure out. I was also trying to figure out you know, like how to turn these here. Okay. This is the same thing. This is just by the color. I was thinking, how can I turn these? You know, I'm not going to touch this one because this one here is the power. A lot of the power pairs are in there. Plus, also, I think those two are extra. But other than that, these are all power pairs. I'm keeping this pink just like it is. But I was thinking the blue hits very often. I think the blue hits the most. If I looked at frequency charts right. So I was thinking about trying to like maybe move a couple of these numbers around with the blue to make the blue even hit more. And it is possible. It is possible to manipulate things, obviously, just like sums, you know, 12, 13, 14, and 15 hit a lot more than sums, you know, 5, 6, and 7. So you can manipulate things so that they, you know, so when it does go out for a while, you know it's coming back like really quick within a draw or two, right? So that's what I'm looking at doing. And I'm not sure which ones I was going to move, but just a couple numbers to make this one hit more. Specifically for the pre-AB, because, you know, pre-AB is going to be typically out of this group, it'd be the 0-1, the 1-2, the 0-4, the 0-6, 0-5. It's not going to typically be these ones here, right? Or this one, or this one, or these ones, right? So maybe if I moved a couple of those around, you know, and brought up like, you know, the 2-6 up to here, you know, or something like similar to that to make this one hit more, you know, because then it'll show more, it'll show its face more, right? Not right now though. I'm not doing that. I'm just giving you ideas. And right now, I'm talking out of my head because I was going to talk about today's Wisconsin. So let me get to that real quick. Okay, so here's what we're doing for Wisconsin's midday today. Anybody playing online might not have time to go play this anyway, but it's just an example of what I'm doing. So I'm pretty excited about it though, because check this out. We go immediately. Let's go to the keys. Let's talk about the keys. Okay, so let's go all up to the keys. Freaking breathing like Darth Vader in this microphone. All right, so we got midday alone. Okay, midday alone is showing the top two keys out are 4 and 5. Okay, now remember, 4 and 5 come together, right? Right here. Look at this. That's the key. You know, neighbors 3, as you've seen when I first pulled it up, I had that on neighbors 3. So neighbors 3 is out 7 draws. And look at this. That's as long as it's been out since at least September 1st. Guess what's going to be coming? A 4 or a 5. I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket, even though I like the 5 more. The 4 or the 5 will be dropping really quick here. So I put that in there as one of my keys. It has to be one of those today. And then the 6 or 7, I also put in there because when you go to, this is the stuff I like. This is when I win typically. Is when I'm able to find and compare these, kind of like I do with the clusters of mine, that cluster filter of mine. So check this out. So 0, of course, right? Yeah, I should be keeping an eye on key 0. But 6 and 7, check out 6 and 7. So when you go and look at neighbors, okay, not neighbors, let's go to Atrax, and let's go to combined instead of alone. And I'm wrong. Let's go back down to neighbors. I guess neighbors is the place to be. So neighbors, and it even makes it better. This makes it better, and I'm going to show you why. Because, okay, I'm going to write this down. So 6, 7, okay, and then you have 4 and 5. They're both a part of the same system here, or neighbors. So 3 equals 4 or 5, right? And this 4 equals a 6 or a 7. Well, if you could look at this side by side, for midday and combined, you would notice right now 4, right, is out 5 draws. And that is the longest again since 1021. So, and now if you could see it side by side, you would also see that midday is the 3 is out 7, right? Guess what? Well, 3 and 4, there's a high chance that these come together, because look at 3 and 4, 3 and 4, right? 3 and 4. Now this is just looking at it this is looking at combined. You can look at just midday alone too, but 3 and 4, 3 and 4, 3 and 4, 3 and 4, right? So that means that a 4 and a 6 was used, or a 5 and a 6, or 5 and a 7, or 4 and a 7, right? So 5 and a 7 right there. So guess what's coming back? I think there's going to be a combination of these, because both of those are out. So what I would do is I'm not going to go single out that key, but I'm going to say a 6 or a 7 today, and I'm going to say a 4 or a 5, right? You have to make a decision somewhere. And I like that. I like that. So that's what I did. And I do have it set so that it's I'm sorry, I gotta fix the stupid microphone later so I don't have to keep messing with the volume. It'll go super high in my ears. So I put right now this right here, because if you look at, I always keep one of those open. Go to that. I should have had all this open. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be more organized, keeping these freaking videos shorter. Trying to hurry here. Okay, so let's do this. 8 years. I got descending. Look at this. Look at this. The top 4 high rollers. There hasn't been a hit. I believe there will be a hit. I mean, it could be that low right there, right? But I think it's going to be one of these today, and particularly even, as you can see, even, odd, high, low is the top dog, and that is out 16 draws combined. That will not be out much longer. Okay, that will not be out much longer. I actually won on that one. I went straight on that. Heck yeah. So let's go and look at that. So that's the one I really like, is right there, right? But I'm going to keep all 4 in there. Okay. And then what you see me do is I'm not going to pick anything right here right now. I'm always kind of adding to this or taking away and creating a loadout, so it's a lot quicker. What you see here, this is new. This is something new I'm doing. Select box all pairs. I selected these pairs. Now, if you go to, why is it on Tennessee? Okay, let's go to Wisconsin. You'll notice there hasn't been a pink, but it's only been a draw, so I'm not too interested in that right now. Okay, because it can go out 1, 2, typically. Sometimes it's obviously 3. So I'm not gonna be like, oh, it has to be a pink today. I'm not gonna do that. Although it's still a safe bet. What I'm going to do, let's look at midday alone once. 2 pink, like I said, 2 pink on the front. I'm going to remove the pink. I removed the pink on the front. Okay, I did do that. And I think that is reflected. What is this? I don't know. I don't know what this is here. I unselected. Oh, I unselected. I think I unselected line for and I don't even think I needed to do that. This was for neighbors line. I don't think I needed to do that. Nope, didn't affect it anyway. So it was so clear, though, that line was not going to be used, or it shouldn't be used again today. If you look at the neighbors curve line box, I think it was in midday alone. Yeah, look at that. Triple line. Should be coming up here. I switch on that. And to be honest with you, it'll probably be, whatever the normal one is. I can't remember. Anyway, so that's what I'm thinking right now. This is what I have right now, right, for midday today. And I particularly like these just because that zero is always lingering. So I like those 3 numbers right there. So that's what I'm playing today. I'm going to try to break this down to straights too quick, because that's where the money's at, right? No, I like those box wins. I'm not going to lie. It was nice. I cashed in a couple of those last night again for box, and it felt good doing that. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to show you this right here, these box pairs. I'll show you what I did. This is pretty cool. So let's go to that right now, if I can show you that. And here's the cluster thing I was telling you about. So like when, hey, would that be showing up in there right now? Let me see this once. Sorry. I'll get back to that in a minute. So midday. We're doing on. Oh, I don't have neighbors in here, do I? Damn. Why don't I have neighbors in here? I might need to do a neighbors one. Is this just V-Track? This is just V-Tracks, isn't it? Yeah, duh. I got to do a mix. What am I doing? I got to do a V-Trax Neighbors A-Trax one. Oh my gosh. That's how I'm using that. That's why I've been kind of looking at that going, this isn't doing what I wanted to do because I set it up wrong. Okay. More on that later. Actually, I'm going to make a note of that right now. Sorry. All right. Get back to it. I remember what I was doing. Oh, yeah. The new filter thing here. So, how I got those box pairs. Check this out. Go and look up this one here and back test it, please, for your state. Tell me how it does. Because I was back testing it last night, and wow, it was very accurate. I mean, it could just been a fluke that I'm getting the right draws and states, but very accurate. So it was definitely throwing out the winning box pair down here, even when doubles were included. So very cool. So what I did is you just entered the four most recent draws. Okay, this is for this, and I'll show you. I just use this one because it's easier. So I'll just give you an example here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna collect these four, and we're gonna look for 0 to 6. Now it probably won't be in here, right? So we're gonna look for 0 to 6. There it is, 2, 6. Look at that. So that's what I'm telling you. This seems to be very good. Definitely check it out. I think it was in the software wheeling right here. Might have been in the workout one. I don't know. There's a bunch of different ones here. Let's try to find it. Dude, there's too many of them. Actually, I think it was in the software one. Yeah, whatever. You'll find it. 13 pairs. It's called 13 pairs wheeling workout. So it's probably in the workout. This is really cool. So that's what I did. Is that's what you're seeing. That's what's reflective right here in these. I'm just going for that, right? Now let's do what I love to do. And oh, damn, I didn't forget to look at this too. And you wonder why I get so frustrated, stressed out. I'm jumping around too much. Minnesota, I'm not going to get to this right now, but I'm going to later because this looks super good. Oh, balanced. I got to talk about balance later. This is so good. Look at the domination of this top one. Go across the states and you're going to see nothing but just dominating. And that really breaks it in half. Get down to 500 numbers right away. Straight. But we're not on Minnesota right now. Let's go to Wisconsin. All right. Son of a nutcracker. That one was used. Okay. So we're going to do this. I'm looking at pre-sorted right now because that's what I'm doing. So let's just look at midday quick. I don't really care about that one. This is not what I want to show you anyway. Okay. First of all, we are just going to do boxed, and we are going to do all pairs right here, all pairs, midday alone. And we are not going to do descending. We're going to do no sort, and we are going to do I do 2 weeks to, as I said before, 2 weeks to 20 days. 2 weeks is the sweet spot. There you go. There will be a one today, almost 100% guaranteed. There will be a one pulled today. Trust me, there will be a one pulled today. I say that, and then there won't be, because that seems to be like it is. I'll do a good one by myself and quiet, but as soon as I start trying to help other people or start trying to do stuff, it won't come up, and then I'll be like, what the hell? Like, why does it do that to me? But guess what? There's going to be a one today. So what I do, that means that one of these pairs will be used. One of these pairs will be used today. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to, I do reduce, sometimes just grab the numbers, but for now I'm going to go to options. And that is a little bit of a lot. So what I could do is I could look at the 20-day and see what's up. Probably a lot less on the 20-day, but a little bit more aggressive. Let's see what that looks like outcome-wise. Oh, gosh, look at that. Even on the 20-day. But 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that, I'm going to be not so aggressive. So I'm going to definitely just do what I just did there. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to add that into the other pairs here. Probably won't even change it, but let's see if we can reduce a little bit more. We reduced one. I don't like doing that because when you reduce one, it's like, is it worth it? No, but it is a lot of pairs. Anyway, I'm just going to keep it as light. So, because I really do believe there's going to be a 1 today. So, this is what I got right now. This is what I got for Wisconsin. And you could look at 3 and 10. 3 and 10 are both really due right now for my pair patterns. It's crazy how long they're out, but I mean, it's like, I don't know if I want to put all my eggs in that basket, but I'd like to look at it and see what's up. And what does it give us? It gives us those. So those 4, not really my favorite ones. Like I said, my absolute. So these 11 right here, right? I'm going to copy this just so I don't have to put them back in there. And I'm going to go ahead and get rid of those. And these would be my top ones right here. So that's my top ones. So I'm just going to highlight those quick. So 047. So this is one with a 0. 146, 247, and 346. Those are my top picks for today. And I'm going to drop that back in there. I'm going to do something else here. So we're down to 11 numbers. Okay, I'm not going to do anything else with that. So what I would do now is I'm going to show you something else. I'm going to show you another way I've been doing pairs. Works pretty well. So go to this page here, which last night, I was testing this last night, and sure enough, I said that one of these top pairs would be used, and I didn't say it on video, but I didn't refresh it yet. I said, it was the top one actually. It was 269. Right there, 26. And I'm going to show you something what you can do. It's pretty cool. So look at this page or whatever frequency chart you want to look at. And let's go ahead and just go to Wisconsin now. I'm going to show you a couple ways to build your own pair. Okay. So take the top. I know there's different ways of doing this, cold, hot, whatever, but I'm going to show you something here. So do 25 for combined. Take the top ones, 9 and 2. Okay. Now, 9 and 2 and 1, those are your hot pairs. Those are your hot and 25, right? Okay. And now 0 and 8 are your cold. So I'm going to take the 2 bottoms. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if you look at that, you can make pairs out of that, right? I can't do it really online here, so I'm just going to do it. So you take the 1, you put the 1, the 2, or put the 0, 1, 2, and then you're going to do the 8 and the 9. So you can make pairs out of that. So it's going to be a 0, 1 pair, 0, 2, 0, 8, and 0, 9, and then a 1, 2, 1, 8, 1, 9, 2, 8, 2, 9, and then 8, 9. I'm just not doing doubles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 10 pairs. And if I look at those pairs right now, do they line up with any of my top ones? No, they don't. Anyway, so this one way you can make pairs. And I was thinking of different ways of doing it. So you could do like the hot pairs for 25, and then you could do the cold pair. Okay, so like 0 and 8 are the coldest right now. But see, when you look at this page, okay, it doesn't show the 8 as the coldest. Hang on a second. 4, 5. Yeah, it's interesting because it shows like on here, you'd think that right now, as for keys, I know because that's out of 25 draws, but I'm just saying like, so 0 and 8 are the coldest right now. So even though it shows 0 and 7, so I'm just thinking out loud here. I'm trying to figure something out. I'm trying to narrow this more. So like looking at this though, I'm thinking a 0 or an 8 is likely. That's why I like those zeros right there, particularly 0, 4, 7. But then a 2, 1, or a 9 is the hot ones right now. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about that right now. I'll make a better video on that. I'm gonna do a video on like building your own pairs because I got some ideas and I've been practicing them and kind of backtracking them, and they've been doing really well. But it's not. I don't want them to do well. I want it to be like super consistent. Like if I take 10 states, I want it to be 8. Like 8 states have the pairs at minimum, like maybe even 9, because I need it to be like that, and I need it to be low, kind of like, looking at this filter, this one here, this 13 pairs, like that's only 13. And when you take this, and if you think one of these 13 is going to hit, and then you think also, like when I show you Minnesota here, I'm not going to get to straights for Wisconsin right now. I don't think I'm not going to have time for that. But let's see. So look at Minnesota. Pink is super due. It is out 5 draws. Should be coming back here. It's been out 6. But other than that, we're getting back into May. So we should be getting a pink here. That's one of those pink pairs. And when that hits, as you know, it's going to be one of these pink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of these pairs will be hitting. Well, if you think one of these pairs is going to hit, and if you're also confident in this 13 pair thing, well, then you can compare it and remove vice versa, and you can get it pretty darn low. So I'm pretty excited about doing that, and I'll probably make a video on that soon. But I'm going to end this one now because I'm not going to really have time to do straight. But so this is my top pairs for Wisconsin, or my top numbers for Wisconsin. And if you look at the pre-sorted right now, I wanted to talk about pick 4, but I didn't have time for that either. So look at Wisconsin. You got 5 and 7. I would say for the pre-sorted B. Let's look at the midday alone. 1, I guess, but I guess you could do 0-1. Maybe that 0-1's gonna come today, but I don't have that in here, so it's like it's not gonna come today. I hope. But anyway, so this is what I'm thinking. And I'm hoping for 047 maybe, or 056, 057, or like those top 4 I said. So I hope that makes a little sense. I know it's kind of all over the board. I was excited about the keys because this here is typically a perfect storm for me when it comes to winning. This is typically when I win. So, I'm banking a little bit on this stuff, but I got all 4 patterns up here. Like I said, my favorite pattern is that one right there. And that leaves you with that for today. And you can look at the sums that are due too. I guess we could look at that real quick. Sums are 11, 19, 20, 12. Okay, 11 and 12. I like those, 11 and 12. Let's look at it combined ones. I know that 23 is just lingering up there. Oh, did that get used? It must be for the evening. So a 10, okay. So 11 or a 10, 11, 12 would be really nice. Anything in here? So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Here we go. Yeah, we got some numbers. There it is. I'm going to make another video probably right now, just get it done with. And I'm going to do the Minnesota breakdown because I'm pretty excited. And I actually already have some stuff for Minnesota. Actually, I deleted it. So anyway, have a good day.